No, I usually wait till about 10. Hi guys, this is your hostess Pinky Marie, and today I'm bringing you a part 2 of Ark Survival Evolved. Now, I haven't played it since the last time I streamed, so I'm pretty much in the exact same place I was. The base still needs work done. I want to try and get a dire bear this time, but I don't know how effective I'm going to be at doing that. This is just a relaxed stream between me and you guys, just to have fun, and I don't know, just relax and have fun with the day, I guess. So, last time I showed you off my settings that I have in the game. I explained how I do a trick to make the dinosaurs tame a lot quicker, meaning that they're more effective, and I showed off the base. Like I say, I haven't done anything since the last episode, so, and I've got pigtails in today because I thought, why not? You know, something nice and girly. And obviously I love pigtails, as you can tell. I might spend some of the video playing with them, but you'll just have to bear with me. I hardly ever put pigtails in, and when I do, I get all giddy and excited. So, yeah, that's what happened in the last video. In this one, we're just going to relax, have fun, take the game as it comes, and I don't know. There's no real plan for what I want to do today, really. I mean, I'd like to get a dire bear, but then I'd have to make a saddle, which I probably have the resources for. Oh, I thought it was being slow then. I was like, press the button, I was like, it's not working. Oh, a tip for people that spend most of the day in like PlayStation parties and stuff, and when you charge a controller, like this one, it goes bzzz down the mic, which I, like a textbook error, used to do sometimes on cam, not on cam, in my videos. But I have two controllers, so I leave one on charge whilst I'm playing with the other one. Just a little tip for anyone that is in a similar position. And as you can see, this is fully charged because it's not lighting up yellow. So I just leave it on charge all day, then when this one dies, I just swap them over. And there's always a controller charged. It's a handy little tip that I find works quite well. Anyway, so yeah, if we go to single player, I don't know why today I'm in a relatively good mood. I hope that lasts. I warned you it was going to happen, me playing with my pigtails. There was fair warning about 10 seconds ago. Oh, by the way, another thing. This probably will only be interesting to the female viewers, but getting pigtails like straight is so they're both at the same height on your head. I mean, in my little tablet down here on the screen of my tablet, they look even, but then on the camera, because the camera's to one angle, they look like they're not. But they kind of, I mean, the way I do it, right, is I'll start and I'll do this side first, and then I'll go across with my hand, say if the mic wasn't there, across with my hand, and then I'll be like, okay, well that was wrong. I'll be like, okay, it needs to be roughly here, and then I do the other side, once I've got an idea. I mean, as you can see, it's not perfect, but it's good enough. And that's a rare thing for me to say, because I'm a perfectionist. Anyway, so I need to do something quickly. Right, well, okay, I should be a lot clearer now. I don't know what I sound like on the camera, so if I sound terrible, because before I started the video, I was trying to see if I could wear my normal Coca-Cola earphones. They're like a bottle cap, and use the camera for a mic instead of using the big headset, because it covers up half my face and I'm not entirely sure I like that. But when I put these in, I went onto the audio settings to see how it sounded for my mic. There's an adjust microphone settings thing. And I couldn't hear myself through the camera, so I don't know if the camera... Like, I went to the party and it said I was talking, but I don't know how clear the camera is. So yeah, yet another textbook mistake. But anyway, my mic is on, so you should hear me pretty decently now. And in case it didn't record any audio for the first part of this video, I'm your hostess Pinky Marie. This is going to be a relaxed stream of Ark, just where we mess about and have fun basically. I mentioned about I always have a second controller on charge, because then if my controller dies and I'm in a party with somebody, they don't have to listen to it buzzing because it's on charge. So I always have a spare on charge all day long whilst I'm using this one, or vice versa. Right. Pardon me. I've been drinking Boost, and no, it's not sponsored by Boost. I went to the shop and wanted something refreshing and hydrating to drink, and that's what I picked. Unfortunately, I picked orange, which isn't really my favourite flavour, and it's very acidic, so it makes you burp a lot. Also, I said about pigtails, and I hardly ever have pigtails in. Most of this might be a repeat of what I've just said. Like I say, I don't know if it came through the camera, but I hardly ever wear pigtails, and today I just felt it was a pigtails day. And I like playing with my pigtails when I have them in, so you were forewarned if it came through. If not, there's your forewarning. I just love pigtails. Oh, another thing. This is my prized possession. It's only cheap, but I love it to bits. I have a Harley Quinn necklace, which you can't see. One sec. Not that one, that one. One sec. Where is it? I'm a massive fan of Harley Quinn, that anyone that knows my channel knows. So yeah. Right, so the base is the same as it was. I have literally done nothing since the last episode. And I can't hear the game for some reason. Oh! One sec again. Different headset. With this kind of headset in. I don't know if that came through because I was on the menu. Hang on. With this kind of headset in, your volume that comes through your controller is extremely loud, so I had it turned down. So the start of this video is not going great, but it hopefully will get better. So yeah, I had the volume turned down because I was trying these ones out, and then when I switched back to this headset, which is a lot quieter than these ones are, you can see the problem why I couldn't hear the game, but now I can. I genuinely hope that all of this is entertaining, because I'm not going to delete the video and restart, there's no point. But I imagine that some people will find all my blundering at the start quite funny, so I'm going to leave it in and continue with the video. So if you do, you're welcome. Okay, so I got itch. So I said I got an itch, not anything that might have sounded like. So yeah, I mean, this base is pretty big. Where did I find the cave bear? I think it was that direction. Straight ahead. Anyway, I think it was over there somewhere. So yeah, this is a relaxed stream, so I have literally no plans of what I'm going to do for this stream. Just I'm on my own, and by myself. I wasn't in the party with anyone, so I thought I may as well make a YouTube video, as you do. Oh, by the way, for anyone that by this point doesn't know, and I'm pretty sure by now you will, I am a transgender girl, which is not a trap. They are two different things. But I won't go into that in this video. Just transgender girl. 100% female, body and mind. Anyway. I've gone brain dead. Okay, so... do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see what saddles we can make, and then that gives me an idea of what I should go try and catch or tame. Catch, this is some Pokemon. Okay, so in here I have a saddle for a Parasa, which is the big massive dinosaur to my left, and I have a saddle for a Carno, which I believe is the Carnotaurus, which is the bull thing behind me. I could probably make that. I don't know if I'm that... well, I suppose I could make it. So I need what? More hide. Oh, that don't need to be on. That was because the last video it went pitch black at night time and I couldn't find my way around. Hide's on the top floor. Climb the ladder! You silly person. That's flint. And here we have my stockpile of hide. A lot, I know. Oh, by the way, PlayStation controller, right? This says press triangle to access inventory, but if you're looking at a dinosaur and you press triangle, you'll ride it if it's got a saddle. If you don't want to ride it, you press square and you will just search the inventory like this. I will demonstrate properly. Where's the dinosaur? Okay, Paris. Paris, you're my guinea pig. So if I press square, this one, I check its inventory. And I'm able to check mine as well. As if it didn't have a saddle. Obviously if I press triangle, I get on the back of it. Oh, also square, pressing square, as I'll just show you, square, is a good way of leveling up the dinosaur without having to hold triangle and then go through that radial menu. It's a lot easier. So with Paris, or with Paris the Parasol, I'm going to increase its weight from 917 to 935.3. So yeah. Right, so if I put the hide in here now, to make stuff in the smithy, this is the smithy I believe, that's the forge, this is, yeah, okay, to make stuff in the smithy, you have to actually put the resources inside. So now see, I can make the Carno saddle. So if I press R2, it will make it. I also have a fabricator there, which is going to take a long time to make, but I will make it. And there's a pistol, like a flintlock or a musket. So if I'm right, this is the saddle for this Carnotaurus here. If I'm wrong, pardon me, then I have an extra saddle. No, I was right. So I can now ride this. See ones, you see at the back where I'm sat, there appears to be another saddle, so I don't know if this is able to have two people sit on it. This is not the only dinosaur that I've seen with that effect. For instance, I believe this iguanodon over here has a similar sort of thing. Now I don't know if the back is for any specific reason. The back looks less like a saddle on this, but the fact it's so extended makes me wonder. I believe that's the only two that I've seen that effect with. And obviously you've never seen me ride Ruby, so this is what it looks like. Which in all honesty would be pretty good because the spines on it, I think that's what you call them, the spikes on its back. I mean, you could say fins, spines, spikes. They all work for me. Well, the spines on its back, in real life, if someone's trying to shoot you with an arrow, and this being metal, it would probably protect you quite well. Also, Stegosaurus Ruby has leveled up. So, as usual, we go for weight capacity. Oh yeah, also that's great. If you're on our dinosaur and you want to go into your inventory, say your dinosaur's overweight and it can't walk fast, square, and that's its inventory. As you see, Ruby has a lot of berries. And then you would just tap L2, this one, at the back, you can't really see that, this one at the back, repeatedly to drop stuff. I'd imagine most people know all these tricks, but for those that don't, I hope they're helpful. I just love pigtails. Swish, swish, swish. I do that sometimes, like I just sit and go swish. Right, so... well, we've made a saddle. That's a start. And it's raining. Why did I look up as if it's raining in real life? I get so immersed in games. I'm like, oh, it's raining, and I look up. Anyway, so I'm gonna go explore that direction. I'm gonna check that I've got meat, and I'm going to check that I have berries, and we'll see if we can go harvest something using that trick. That meat's really close to breaking. There, 20. Okay, maybe take 2 stacks just to be safe. So we have meat. Well, actually, we just seen Ruby has a lot of berries, so let's just take some berries from Ruby. I would take Ruby, but I don't know. I'm kinda not sure if I should, because the way Ruby attacks, or a Stegosaurus in general, is... say this is a Stegosaurus. That's its head, this is its tail. Actually, it'd have to be that way because I can't bend my finger sideways. So this is its tail. It kind of swooshes its tail around to the front and hits basically everything, which means that's why it's got so many berries, because when I attack things with Ruby, it also manages to harvest everything in the area, which means it gets an inventory full of stuff that I don't need. Although in this case, it is being useful. Right, let's combine this with this. Or not, since it won't let me. Or nah, I'll take some strawberries. They're not, but that's what I call them. They're called Tinto berries. I still don't know how to use the how to make the dyes. One sec, I have a text. For my flatmate texts me. Oh, by the way, this is my phone. I originally bought it as a cute thing for my teddy bear Jess, because I'm, what's the word? Quirky. Because I'm quirky like that. But when my money got stopped, I had to get rid of my big, way better than this phone. This is like a £10, maybe £20 cheap phone. I had to get rid of my big phone to buy food. My nice phone that I loved, so I have that for the time being. I have a level up. Wrong button. This one. Right, so what do I want to level up? I used to do movement speed, but the problem with being able to run 200 miles an hour is your stamina doesn't last very long. Like, I put all my skills before on one of my previous characters. Why am I cold? I put all my experience or skill points into movement speed, and then I could run really fast for about 3 seconds, and then I ran out of stamina. I'm just gonna put a hoodie on. It actually genuinely has just got really cold. I don't know why. Bear with me, and if you see anything, I apologise. be fair though, there are worse things you could be looking at than a girl putting a hoodie on. Sorry for tapping the mic. At least I didn't show you anything, which was my primary concern. Also, this bit of hair here, I got my hair wet earlier when I was having a wash, and it just doesn't want to stay in. I keep pushing it in, but it'll keep coming back. Oh, by the way, if you notice, I always pull my sleeves up. I don't know why it is, I just don't like having things on my arms. Except bracelets. But then you end up with it bunched up. Oh, it stopped raining. Yay! Anyway, let me adjust the camera slightly. Yeah, that's better. Anyway, so continuing on with what we were doing. Right, I was picking what skill I was going to use. Considering all this fumbling about as well, I'm going to try and make this a relatively long stream so that, at least in that case, the whole video isn't me just being a div, basically. At least you'll see some, hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully you'll see something that isn't quite as silly or just me adjusting and stuff. No words otherwise, I fidget a lot, so if you see me fidgeting a lot, it's for actual reasons, not just because I'm fidgety. I get cramp in my legs a lot, so I'm constantly like fidgeting and swapping legs and stuff like that. So you may see that a lot. And I've got a stitch. Awesome. Video's going great. Anyway, you may see me fidgeting a lot. I apologize if I do. I try not to when I'm recording streams, but if it's a long stream, you can probably see me fidget at least twice. Say like if it was like a 2-hour stream. Just a word to the wise. You have to bear with me because I get extreme cramp in my legs. Like, near agonizing, but, you know, it's just, it is what it is. I learn to deal with it the best I can, and the only way that I have to deal with it is to keep fidgeting. So apologies in advance. Right, okay. So, I'm not going for weight because that makes me more heavy when I read the dinosaurs. Food would be a good one. I think I was going for what? No, I was going for health, that was it. So health. And then you can see all the things I've already crafted. Not crafted. Learned how to craft. That's what I mean. Like the ghillie stuff, I was making that, but that requires organic polymer, which I can't get. And then I realized that, oh wait, that's not the right one. It wasn't the ghillie suit, it was the first suit that I can make. Pallet hair or wool. So then I was gonna start making this. 66 points left. Yeah. So. See, my legs are already hurting me a little. I think that will go away with time. I think it's because, basically, long story short, I don't really eat properly most days. I eat enough to get by, but probably not like as much as I should. So over time your body has less and less energy, and then eventually has to start taking energy from areas of your body that are a little bulkier than others. They convert fat, and it converts fat into energy. Not like fat as in I'm fat, but fat as in everybody's body has fat in. So please don't take that the wrong way. And everybody is perfect in their own way, and I truly believe that. But yeah. Anyway, so I reckon that the reason I get cramp or that my legs hurt a lot is because of reasons like that. Like, most of the time now, I make better effort to eat. I realise that's not what you come to watch an ARG video about, but anyone that has been with my channel for a while, which is probably no one. Let's be honest, I've got like 15 subscribers. Anyway, I'll continue this as I'm talking so you can see what I've got. What things you can unlock. Like, see, that's level 50. Here, this is level 50. And I am currently level 61. I can make an air conditioner. Requires electricity to run. Provides insulation from both the heat and the cold to an area. That actually would be pretty useful. I don't know. I think that Fiomia that's walking about is behind me. And there's an actual refrigerator. And a laser attachment. So you can get like futuristic stuff like a laser sight and silencers and stuff. Or is it suppressor? You can get a fabricated pistol, which to me looks a bit like a Desert Eagle. Maybe I'm just looking at it wrong, I don't know. A pump action shotgun, again. So. Right guys and girls, even though no one's here. There probably will be someone that sees this at some point. I'm just trying to decide which dinosaur I trust to take with me to go collect. A different type of dinosaur. Because of all the dinosaurs I can have, but you two aren't close. I'll probably end up taking the raptor. Oh, and you're overweight. Have you been eating again? Okay, can you go now? That is a lot of meat I'm just wasting. Third world countries would hate me. So yeah, the reason I'm moving these is because I might actually use Iggy. It's because they weren't close enough to get the effects of the feeding trough. You see, now they have the little icon above them. Terry does as well. Oh, Patchy wasn't close enough. I like this little thing, it's so adorable. I want to see if you can get one that's got like... You see like the pinky red colour on that Dilophosaur there, Delilah. I want to see if I can get one that's similar colour to that. Instead of the green, but... I don't dislike the green. Okay, so my raptor's pretty strong. Let's see the stats on these two dinosaurs compare. Oh, I can level it up. It can only carry 191 in weight, so if I find anything I want to loot, it's not going to work. However, wait, this is not the one I wanted to use. Not the Carnotaurus, it's a Iguanodon. Iguanodon can carry nearly 900 in weight, but that's about... Oh wait, no. That was melee damage. It can carry 650, more or less, in weight. And it has my former hide suit that I used to wear before I switched to. Do you know what? For the purpose of showing you guys what a hide suit looks like. Because, I mean, with there being no actual plan for this video, I should probably unhide my helmet. Hang on. Wrong thing. Toggle. What did I just toggle? Oh, I forgot you can turn your hood off for screenshots. Okay, so this is what the hide suit looks like. It's okay. And this is what the full... Actually, I don't know what you call this armor. Metal? Flak chest piece. Okay, so this is the flak armor. I'm just gonna stick with metal. Okay, so this is the metal armor. I actually go off this for a sec. I know this is a lot of... It's been half an hour and we haven't done really anything yet. We will get to it. Just continue to be your awesome selves and bear with me for a second. I have an egg to put away. I think that was it. So I have a Carbonimus the turtles, a parasaur egg, and a dilophosaur egg. Well, there's more than one of those two. And I'm gonna get out of here before anyone decides to need my attention. Oh look, another Carbonimus. Can I? Nope, not what I wanted to do, but it'll work. Oh, by the way, you can use a bow and arrow on the back of a dinosaur, or a crossbow in this case, if that's of interest to anyone. So yeah, it's in run mode at the minute, as I said last video. And L2 switches to attack mode, as I call it. There's probably a specific... There's probably like agility and attack modes. There's probably a name that the creators of the game gave it. But I don't know, so I make my own up. And they seem rather fitting. Also, this is jump mode. Wow, that Carbonimus is very red. Myth confirmed, turtles are demons. Hey, stop walking back faster than I can look at you. Wow. I'm not sure if I like that. It's kinda cool. But I don't know if I'd want it. It's a parasaur. Hello, parasaur. That was a Dimorphodon. And now it's disappeared. Oh no, there it is. Actually, let's drag the body. Into the light. Okay, so as you can see, it's kind of like an evil eagle. Evil Knievel. Evil Knievel. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. But anyway, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, what we might do this stream is basically just go exploring, and don't worry if anything attacks me. The chances of it, like, it might be able to hurt me, but the dinosaur... Was that you making noise? I think that's the Dimorphodon there. I don't know, it's kind of like... Facially, it looked kind of like a lizard combined with a... By the way, that thing is a Diplodocus, if I remember rightly. Pardon me. No, that's a parasaur. Yeah, that's a parasaur. If it was a Diplodocus, they attack you, so it would be a pain. Yeah, like, how, I don't know. I'm just thinking to myself. Oh, and that's a Titan boa. Kill it! Kill it with fire! Well, actually that was 2 Titan boas. Like I said, me, they can probably kill. The dinosaur, there's a fat chance of that. Oh, my thing broke. Luckily, I just about have the resources to fix it. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I've shown you guys, but this game does have a first person. And this is a special sparkler skin that I get when I die. I go back to my corpse and it's on my corpse. So yeah, these evil things are Titan boas. And they are an absolute pain. I mean, raw prime meat though, that's really rare, but the problem is it doesn't last long at all. Okay, I should probably stop looting. Oh wait, hang on. I don't really... And some games I like first person, and this one, I'm neither here nor there about it. I kind of prefer third. Yeah, that's a parasaur, definitely. And the reason I ran forward then is because... Oh look, it's a Titan boa. Back off. And there's a little dinosaur These trees are huge. On this game, if you have a lot... What the F's that? Kill it! Phylocolio. Did you kill it? Oh, well, you did kill it. Go away, Parasa! I'm trying to look at this thing. Wait, what? That's got fur. Oh. Okay, it didn't last long. A Sarco. Oh, that's what knocked me off. Right, a Sarco is a gigantic crocodile or alligator. I mean, look at the bloody thing. Its leg's nearly as... its front leg is nearly as big as me. By the way, guys, if you're new to the game, unless you do what I do and you have a dinosaur that is quite heavily genetically enhanced, let's say, like if you've done the thing where you make your dinosaurs stronger using the options in the menu, I highly advise you do not come in areas like, you do not travel to areas like this. I mean, look, I got attacked by 2 Titan boas. Ah, screw you, snake, screw you. I was gonna leave you meat, but you're dying for that. Yeah, and you know what? Insult to injury, all this meat I just got off you, I don't even want it. Oh, actually, I want some of that stuff. Give me it all back. I accidentally dropped something that I didn't mean to drop. Okay. You can go, you can go, you can go, you can go, you can... And you can go. Okay. 7 cooked meat. I should add that to my 23 down here. Because I dropped hide by accident, which I didn't want to drop. So anyway, as I was saying, I mean, I have it set a torpidity on your... Really? Sod off. Yeah, that's right, go away. Leave Iggy alone. Oh, you're so dead. Oh, by the way, Iggy can defend himself when he's knocked out. Do you know what was cool? That Dilophosaur was actually blue. No, it was white. Ugh. You see the unconscious bar, it's gonna take a while for him to be back alive, and I don't have anything to... Hi to my viewer. I'm Pinky Marie. Nice to see you viewing my video. Yes, so basically in this area, I highly advise you don't come here because, like, where is it on the map? Let me show you guys. Okay, so that little area there that you can see that looks like a dinosaur head is basically where my base is. And just here, I mean, we're barely that far high of it, that far further north of it. But since coming here, I've been attacked by 3 Titan boas, which are giant snakes, a Thylacio or something like that, this furry thing that was like a gigantic hyena or something, and 2 or 3 Dilophosaurs. And here's my Iggy, which is an iguana. My Iggy is an iguanodon, and he's unconscious because this Sarco also attacked me, the gigantic alligator crocodile thing. And another Dilophosaur just attacked it as well, and it killed it. Oh god, I wish I could make it wake up quicker. And I don't really want to explore too far, because though my dinosaur can take a lot of damage, I can't, so... Whoa. Oh, do you want to join in now as well? You can sod off. I've got a crossbow. Yeah, that's right, sod off. Wait, what? I've never made... Hey! Smeg off. I've never made one of these unconscious before. What did you do? Did you just kill it? I was... Are you still unconscious, Iggy? Yeah, you are. Ah, no! The one thing I didn't want to attack me is that Titan Boa. A wild Titan Boa. I can't tame you. Well, I'm gonna kill you before you become back alive. I am doing a little bit of damage to it. Okay, so that's 4 Titan Boas. Like minutes into the video. Well, no, it's like 40 minutes into the video, but I spent a lot of that time just talking. Wait, it said wild Titan Boa, but then when I killed it, it said I killed a Titan Boa. Huh. How's Iggy doing? Are you nearly awake yet? Ah, good God. So anyway, before... Oh, it's a Phiomia. I was gonna try and see if I could, that, was it Dimorphodon? The flying thing that attacked. I was gonna try and see if I could tame it, because I've never been able to take one of those out before. I mean, like, usually when I shoot them, they just die instantly. And they don't get stunned. By the way, you don't have to worry, even though, like, this Pteranodon here is technically a carnivore, they don't really seem to attack you. Oh yeah, I need to hide my hat again. I should have called this video Epic Fails. So far that's all it's been. You can level up. Wait, I wonder if I level Iggy up if it'll... Oh, I can't level him up till he's no longer unconscious. Phylacolio. That's the thing that was furry, that looked like a giant hyena. And then this is the skin from a Sarcosuchus. Wait, if I use these, will that take you to Pididina? Oh, it does. We might have a solution. Eat loads of berries. Don't eat those, they're bad. I'll take those. They increase turbidity. Yeah. I'm going to harvest some more berries then and just force feed it berries. But that screen shake is because of that Parasaurithrium. Well, watch my head. Oh, it worked, he's alive. Yay, screw this place, I'm out. Yeah, that's what I wanted to come look at. Look at this super red Parasa. It must be like a blood textured skin. This is like Parasa land. Holy hell. Okay, probably not the best idea, but I want to go attack this thing. The reason for that is because... I don't know, I want to see what it's called. I think this is the Diplodocus. Okay, you're not attacking me. Wait, hang on. Are you that one that's herbivore? Or are you going to attack me? Yep, you're gonna die. Screw you then. I may as well show how strong my dinosaur is. It was... not dead yet. It was a Diplodocus. Victory beat. It's a beat down. I'm just gonna punch it. Pardon me. So yeah, I did see bears before, but now I can't seem to see any. And whatever that is, it has a long tail. Oh, it's another Diplodocus. I shall remove the world of your blight. Rid the world of your blight, whichever works. I'm stuck. Are you in run mode or... yeah, you're in the other mode. What the hell are you? Okay, that's someone as Phylacia. Go away! Wait, I can jump. Haha, you did not expect that, did you? Apparently they did. My turn. Phylacoleo. I'm actually gonna harvest that thing. Chop it up. Because, oh. Okay, sometimes they drop those claws. Which, I don't know what that does, but it's probably a trophy of some sort. It might have a use, but I'm not sure. Oh, and dinosaurs can swim. Although a pteranodon will just chuck you off its saddle and fly up. I want to find a dire bear. Oh, that thing's big. What are you? Saber-toothed salmon. No, never mind. I doubt that you can tame a salmon because getting it back to your base would be nigh on impossible unless you live next to the water. Oh. Okay, so if you see ruins like this, sometimes that means that... What's that thing down there? Sometimes that means that there's a treasure note nearby. I've only found one of the, no, not treasure notes. Explorer's notes? Ah, you left. Okay. I'm gonna have a little nosy around. The life of a live streamer. Ah, no! Ooh! I want it! It's an elk! Megalosaurus. Can I have you? Faint. Must have you. Okay, well it's an elk, so I'm assuming it eats berries. So let's do this. Okay, you see it says taming. Now I can actually show you my tactic. If I go to exit to main menu, my iguanodon will still be on the hill behind me. So if I exit to main menu, and this skill is so useful, then I go host local, or, you know, I mean I play single player, but look, if I go down this list, one of the options says dino character food drain, here. So then using the right analog stick, I push it all the way to the right, and the dinosaur's food will go down a lot quicker. Now, this seems like a bad thing, right? You'd think, why would I want my dinosaur to, or in this case, a giant gazelle or an elk or something, why would I want it to get hungry quicker? Well, the exact reason for that is that the food bar is what determines how and when it eats any food that you put in its inventory. So the quicker its food drains, the quicker it eats the food that you put in its inventory. The faster it tames, and the faster you tame things, the faster you tame things, the more efficient your taming process is, which means the dinosaur, after it's tamed, will be a lot more effective. Instead of having like 10 health, it might have like 20 health, but per level or something. So as you see, its food's already gone down sufficiently that it's one piece of food. Dude, I'm gonna have a megalosaurus. Yay! The little elf in me is excited. I'm gonna call it Halla. H-A-L-L-A. You stay the F away. Unless you want to become a corpse. Yeah, that wasn't the best. But yeah, anyway. See, look, it's been seconds and it's already at 60%. This usually would take ages. So, yeah. Now it's 75%. I mean, this is just how, and you see there, taming effectiveness, 99.2%. If that thing comes back one more time, I'm going to put it in the ground. By the way, the reason I want to call this Hala is because there's another game. Bear with me for 1 second whilst I just see what it's called. Oh yeah, Dragon Age Inquisition, where instead of riding a horse, you can ride a giant elk called a Hala. Spelt like that. So, this is my Hala. So, on that game, I would play an elf, and being an elf, like all things nature and stuff, instead of a horse I'd ride an Hala. I love elves as well. Pointy ears are just awesome. So, yeah, this is my Hala. Now, it is currently set to follow me. So, let's go. Oh, I need to, the important thing is that you don't forget, once you tame something, to go back and reset the settings for the dino character food drain to what you had it as before. In my case, I have it 0.45%, which means that that's harvest amount. Oh yeah, I have it set to harvest more. Here it is, dino character food drain. I have it so that they only eat half the time that they usually would. So they've got less appetite kind of thing. And then I go back to single player. The game will load and we will see that we will see the new Hala. Also, in Dragon Age Inquisition, I did start a playthrough of it, but then I kind of lost in... Like, I've not lost interest in the game, I just lost interest in playing it for YouTube. I haven't played it since that one. I think it was one video I did. But yeah. But the reason why I called it Hala is because the Hala are, like, a normal elk is smaller and you can't ride it, but a Hala is a gigantic, well, not gigantic, but it's a bigger elk. Usually they're about the same size as a big horse. This one's a little smaller. Wherever it is. There it is. That's a little smaller. Usually they're a bit bigger than that. But the Hala are sacred to the elves that live in the woods in Dragon Age Inquisition. So that's a little backstory for why I called it Hala. I need to get up to my... I think it was up there. Oh! Ah! Terror birds! You're right, you are a terror. Go away. Are you gonna kill me? No, you're not. I'm taking your cobs with me. Shut off. Also, because I am a YouTuber, I try not to swear. I'm not against swearing, I just don't think that... I've literally just tamed it, and because... I don't know, because of the taming effectiveness, it seems pretty decent already. I mean, you just seen it charge that and knock it flying. Oh, the noise of it trotting. Oh my god, that's awesome. Yay, you're awesome. Where did you get a pickaxe and some arrows? Yes, sometimes I think some of the more annoying things that you face, like the terror bird, although I've not seen this before, sometimes things have little random items in their inventory. So I'm doing your health because I don't want you to die because you're so cool. Okay, follow me. Let's go find the rest of the family. I'm gonna have the crossbow out just because I feel safer. Hello, are you with me? Good. Yeah. Okie doke, where were you? I believe you're up there. So I'm gonna go this way. I doubt anything happened to my iguanodon, to be honest. to Iggy, because Iggy is pretty strong. And that Megalosaurus is so cool. Oh wait. Titan what? Pegomastax. Ow. Never mind. Yeah, I thought so. They're elves. I mean elves. They're ants. I forget what they're called. Look at that trotting noise. Listen to that. That's awesome. Wait a sec, what if I do this? Ah, there he is. That works. Okay, whistle, follow... Oh! No, that's stop. And this is leveled up already. More health. Whoa, its health shoots up. It just went from 500 to 900. Jeez, Iggy, are you leveling up? Okay, your health is slowly recovering. Let's increase your weight. Iggy, you have to go slow so that Hala can follow us. There's a Pteranodon. Okay, so I'm going to go first person. I'm also starving to death. Okay, first person. So I need to go that way. Right, okay. Toggle third person. Okay, I guess not. R1. That's another R1. Also, also toggles first person. Okay, so I'm gonna make... I wasn't able to find any Explorer notes. I mean, I genuinely have no idea where they are, but the one time I did find one, I was with a friend. And we were exploring a big forested area. And we seen like a random stone staircase, which is why it makes me think that this probably leads to an Explorer's note. Oh, look, a beehive. By the way, for anyone that doesn't know what an Explorer note is, basically the Ark was inhabited years and years and years ago. Did that say Microraptor? There's a way to check that. If I press if I press B, the inventory button, and then I use options to go across to the clan section, or the tribe. Okay. It'll be here at the bottom. Oh yeah, look, that's a horrible event where I was killed by a giant bee. And then a Trudeau. I was not having a good day that day. And then I died again by a Pherizinosaur. Then an Alpha Raptor. That's the time where I killed the Alpha Raptor. Wait, what? Pinky Marie demolished a wooden spike wall. Oh. Apparently I didn't. Okay, so it was called a... Oh, it doesn't show it. It should say such and such killed something. Okay, it just tells me I've tamed a Megalosaurus. So yeah, I don't know how much of this is interesting, or how much of this is going to be funny, but if you do watch this video now or in the future, and you're enjoying what you see, please like, comment and subscribe. I mean, comment is entirely up to you, but please like and subscribe. Maybe not that combination of words. Please like and subscribe, because the other way I did that by accident. Sorry guys, it was an accident. Maybe I should have went like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, wait, I did. I don't know. Anyway, I mean, I'm a small YouTuber channel. I'm a pretty new to YouTubing. I mean, I've been doing it for a while, but you know, every like and every subscribe helps my channel, and even every view. It helps small channels like mine become more widely known. I just need to check I'm going the right way. Yeah, that way. If you attack me, you're an idiot. Because this guy gets hella annoyed if someone attacks me. Yeah. Wait, actually, I never even checked if hella was a male or a female. Male? Ah, good enough. I prefer females, but that's just my personal preference. I'm a girl and I like to surround myself with other girls. That probably sounds weird. Anyway. Instant meme. It seems to be keeping up rather well. Well, this is cool. I can't say I've seen this before. Oh look, it's a Phiomia. Oh, did I leave them in the dust? Yeah, if you go too far from a dinosaur, they... Oh no. And I use the term dino, like, abstractly. What was that thing there? Hey, what are you? You're not a crocodile, are you? Yes, you are. You're a deadodile. Caprisuchus. Okay. Hey, deadodile. Oh look, it's a little tiny thing. What are you called? You're not a compy, you're too big for that. Are you gonna try your luck? No, I don't trust you. Oh, it's a Trudon. Ooh. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I kinda want that Paris, so it's kinda pink. Okay, you wait here. Behavior. Stance. Oh. Only target conscious, so if I knock something unconscious it won't attack it. And stop following me for a second. Why are you still... Oh right, because you were following me before I got on. Oh yeah, you can seed fruits in this thing's inventory. Wait, what? Do I just press that and he does it himself? Oh. Oh, well that's awesome. Also, I'm taking that. Oh, apparently he's got a hatchet and another hatchet. And I'll take those two. Okay, you. Behavior. That's not what I want to do. Behavior. Disable only target conscious. Okay, so he has... Stop following me. Really, you're gonna... I tried to leave them away from you. It's got pinkiness on it. I like that. Granted, it's kind of red, but you know, it's close enough. Fall over. Now, a parasaur. One sec. I was gonna say, a parasaur eats berries. Take half of those. Oh wait, I have to take all, then split to half and give you half back. No, I don't actually, you've got berries. Yeah, a parasaur eats berries. Oh, you're male. Never mind, just have a nice sleep. I know that's kind of like, you're thinking, wait, it's almost pink, that's perfect for me. Yes, it is. Also, you can put a saddle on that. Yes, it is almost perfect for me, but the problem being is that while it's almost perfect, I like pink things, but if it was a girl that would be perfect because I don't see the point in... And I'm not against it. If a man wants to wear pink, he can wear pink. But in terms of dinosaurs, if I have a pink dinosaur, it just seems to make more sense to me that it's a girl. You know. I don't judge people can do whatever they want, and I'm accepting of that. It's just if I'm getting a pink dinosaur, I would slightly prefer it to be female, and that's it. Ooh, a green Phiomia. Well, that's the first. Okay, so I think this leads up to where my house is up here. Yep, there it is. Are you keeping up, Hala? Yeah, you are. It's hella cool, that's what it is. The only thing I'm worried about is when I go in here, is he gonna walk into the spikes like they always seem to do? Okay. Okay, so whistle stop 1. It works better if you do it individually. I find. I don't know. Sometimes it's weird. Okay, so I'm gonna put a saddle on this Hala. What was it called? Megalosaurus. I need to figure out how to make the saddle. And that is not the way. But this is. So, I'm assuming because of the area it's in being difficult, it will be quite low down in the... maybe not that low down. In the list of Daedon saddle. Basilosaurus saddle. I'm getting cramp on my leg. It probably looks weird, but I have to stretch out because it hurts like hell. Told you I'd fidget a lot. It probably looks weird. I'm not doing anything untowards. Honestly, I'm just squeezing a muscle on my leg like this, where I've got the cramp. I have been, like, some days I don't get cramp much. Actually, that's a lie. I get cramp every single day, but some days I get it less than others. The past couple of days it's been less bad than it has previously been. So at least that's good. So Carno saddle. Dunkleosteus. I believe that's how you could pronounce it. Oh, it's Dunkleosteus. Caprisuchus. That's the small alligator. The fact that I can... oh, it takes a lot of keratin. Wait, I have a lot of keratin. The fact that I can make that is pretty amazing. Look, even a saber-tooth saddle. Ankylosaurus. They are like... kinda like armadillos, but not quite. A Sarco saddle. A Sarco saddle. Why would I learn to make a Caprisuchus saddle after a Sarco saddle? Is a Sarco saddle not the well, I suppose Capro is this one's easier to make because you need the chitin or chitin or whatever it's called. You need chitin and or keratin, which is relatively easy to get, whereas this requires cementing paste, which is more awkward to get. But I mean, if it gave me the ability to make a Sarco saddle before a Caprisuchus saddle, a Sarco is that gigantic, massive alligator. So why would I pick to, like, why would I learn that at level 35 and then wait till level 39 and get a Cap? I suppose, I mean, you could have a big Sarco, like the massive one, and then you could have loads of little Capros behind it. Like an attack formation, because I was thinking of having a raptor and loads of Dilophosaurs following a raptor. Oh, I just clicked out the menu. Oopsie daisy. Okay, I'll start at the bottom this time. Oh, by the way, on this you can make rafts as well. I think I have one. Well, the ability to make one, but I'm not sure. Trike, Hyenodon, Equus, that's a horse. It says a saddle for your horse, useful for crafting chemical supplies on the go. Now, in each world, there is one and only one unicorn. But it's not your kind of... It's not the kind of unicorn you'd expect. It's basically a horse, just a normal horse, with a horn. It is cool, but there's only one that spawns per, like, map, or server, if you want to call it that. Pulmonoscorpius. Okay, I've seen one of them. They are actually scorpions. Like, with the tail with the spiky bit on, the poison thing. Like, they genuinely in this game has scorpions. Problem is, I seen one and I shit my pants and liked it. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I saw one and I got very scared and ran away. I was like, holy, I'm not messing with a scorpion. Procoptodon. Yeah, I mean, like, I could probably have took it out to be fair, but... Patchy rhinoceros, that's basically a rhino. It's like that little patchy I've got combined with a rhino. The reason that the patchy has like a big bulbous bit on its head that it uses to headbutt stuff. It's like got really hard bone here and it just charges into things and headbutts them. A manta. You can ride a manta. How many ingots does 35? That's a lot. Gallimimus. That is it has 3 seats. It says bring your friends. And if you look very closely at the tiny little picture, you can see 2 little people. Cool. Megaloceros, there it is. Oh, 5 metal ingots, that might be a pain. Fiber, hide and metal ingots. Worry ye not. I will have my elk. Megaloceros. Well, I've got no metal ingots in that. What about in here? I have 20. Yes! Score! I should be fine. Ta-da! And I need more hide. Wait, actually, what do I need? At least I know it was one of the middle areas. There it is. I need... Oh, fiber. Fiber, hide and metal ingots. Yes! Sometimes you can jump over that, sometimes you can't. Okay, so if I get 2 stacks of hide from up here, that'll be 400... Ladders are a bit finicky sometimes. That'll be 400, Oh, wait, I've got 2 stacks of hide right here. Never mind, let's put... Not that. Let's put these stacks back. That one's got this in. So I need fiber, which I don't think I have enough of. Fiber you get just by cutting down measly little trees. That one's empty. This one's all my trophies. Like things, and then there's the exposed plants that you put in a plant pot and they'll a plant crop and they'll spit poison at things, at people that aren't supposed to be there basically. I don't think that includes you, because otherwise why would you have it as an option? If it would hurt you, that'd be dumb. Unless maybe like your character was had armor that was heavily protected against like poison, but I don't know if that's a thing. Yeah, do I have anything? Not on me, no. Okay, so I should probably drink some water since I'm here. Although my water was full. Oh right, because it rained. Yeah, when it rains your water fills up. Although I should you see, like it says triangle to drink water, but you can press square, like I showed you before, to go into the inventory. So then down here I have a water thing. Now you see it's filled with water. The problem with these water skins is that they're not completely amazing, because over time the water that's in them starts to slowly like... And basically it's not a complete seal, so bits of water drip through. So over time it empties itself even if you don't drink it. You can get glass jars which are better, but I need crystal to make them, and you get them from in caves, and I don't know where the caves are. So, yeah, I don't know where the caves are, but I need fiber. So basically, how you get fiber is you just press triangle repeatedly. This one. I don't know why I keep showing you. I guess just because I have the option to. Being on camera is still pretty new for me. This is only my second camera video, so I'm actually a lot more chilled though this time. The last time I was really nervous. This time for some reason I'm not worried at how I look. You go through days, like I have depression and anxiety. You go through days where you're really anxious of every tiny little thing. Like, an example, right? And this, even at the time, not just now, but even at the time, I knew was completely stupid. But like, I was hungry, and I don't know why, I didn't want to go in the freezer and get food out. Like, I had some weird anxiety about getting the food out. Like, I was happy enough to cook it, it's just I didn't want to be the one to get it out of the freezer, and that is really dumb, but that's what depression and anxiety are like. Like, something that you know even then and there is stupid can be so debilitating, which is why I don't often do YouTube videos, because I get anxious. I mean, I don't know, at the end of the day people are gonna judge, you know, people do it anyway, but also people are also, there's going to be someone out there that likes my videos. It might be one tiny person in a country far away, but someone will enjoy them at one point, aside from me. I like looking back at my videos and laughing at how stupid I am. But that's another thing, like, me being trans, my voice sounds different. Like, in real life, I sound exactly how I want to sound. But that doesn't come through on a camera, because a microphone of any type makes your voice more monotone. So the eccentricities of someone's voice, things that make them sound like they do in real life, get lost in the translation from mouth to microphone, or microphone in this case. Basically, like, I'm anxious when I do videos usually. Today I'm really chilled. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm just playing because I'm chilled. I'm just like thinking relaxing stream and trying to not stress over stuff. But yeah, it's hard for me to make YouTube videos. I have to force myself to do it, which I don't mind too much, but sometimes it can be a bit much and hard for me to do. The more I do it, the easier it gets though, I can say that. But like the camera, it's only the second time I've been on the camera. And I was nervous as hell the first time. This time, I guess because people can already see what I look like. I mean, despite the fact that my last video on camera, I felt like I didn't sound right. I watched some of it and I was just like, well, when I watched it, I actually did, like, I didn't sound right because I was nasally. But, I've got to have enough fiber by now. But, anyway. You know, I was quite nasally, so my voice wasn't right for how it should sound. Or how I'd like it to sound. But I actually enjoyed the video. But before I watched it, I was worried that, like, everything and anything was wrong about the video. That's how anxiety works. You just stress over things that there's no real reason to stress over. Oh, I thought that I would need it in... Apparently I can make it without being in this. Give me some of that back. Oh, and I need the 5 metal ingots then, don't I? I just assumed because most saddles I make nowadays I have to use the smithy to make. And anything that needs metal usually uses a smithy. But I don't know. I hope it doesn't say I need the fabricator, because if it does, I'm screwed. I don't have that. I should really look better at the things that I'm looking at. Megalosaurus. Can be crafted at smithy. 110 fiber. Oh, did I not put enough fiber in? No, there was enough fiber. Oh, silly me, I didn't put enough, sorry, and pardon me. The, acidity of the boost is repeating on me. I didn't put enough fiber, yeah, hiding. Sorry, not fiber. That's the Parasa saddle, so it's gotta be this one. Megalosaurus saddle. Awesome. It may have took a hella a lot of time. A hella a lot of time. A hella lot of time. But it's done. I butchered that pun, but anyway. Yay. Equip saddle to ride. Also it leveled up 4 times whilst I was doing that. I have a thing so you get experience quicker, just by standing around. So technically I could just leave the game on and get to max level, but I don't like doing that. What I was talking about, the depression and anxiety thing. The way my brain works, right? I have to keep myself occupied, so I get bored very easy. Okay, no, that's definitely not right. I get bored easy, so I have to keep my brain occupied. So that... I don't know, if I get agitated if I've got nothing to do. I just undid what I was doing. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna do his health a bit more. Just so it's over the 1000 threshold. Oh, it can carry a fair bit of weight. I mean, a start. That's so cute. Oh, you gotta love that, it's awesome. How does it attack? R2 does that. I'm surprised L2 doesn't charge. Right analog does nothing. Left analog does nothing. R1 switches to first person. I have no legs. So it can only really head. I still like it. I might upgrade its running speed though, because that is a little slow. Although it is nearly overweight, so maybe that's why. I mean, by what I'm carrying at the very least. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. You can eat some of them. Okay, so let me... Oh, by the way, this is a Carbonimus. I took this one because it's kind of purpley. If I see something that's pink or purple, and is female, because that I find is important, because I'm pink and I'm female, so I like my dinosaurs to be pink and female so they fit in. It helps me grow an attachment to them. Like, say for instance, this Terry. Now, yes, he's a guy, but he's mostly green, he's not mostly pink. And his wings being pink-ish kind of makes sense because they are like skin, whereas the rest is like scale. So that kind of makes sense. Parasol, that's Paris was green. I kind of had a reddish pink one before, but I don't know, I changed it at some point for some reason. And then I never really got another one. Even the dodo. I've not named the dodo because basically guys, I usually get a dodo that's pink, like actually pink, like the colour of his wings pink, maybe slightly more pink, and I call it cutie, like cutie, because it's cute. This dodo, I just got a dodo for the sake of having a dodo, so I didn't name it. And I do level him up, but he's there just if anyone joins the game and wants a dodo that won't die instantly. As you see, over 700 health. Yeah, for a dodo, 700 health is amazing. But anyway, yeah. This is so cute though, I like this. So, yeah. I keep pressing square to climb, that's why it doesn't climb. It's actually triangle. Right, so I'm gonna store away my resources. I'm guessing I should put fibre in here, really. What goes in here? Thatch. No. Flint does, stone, and wood. Well, if wood goes in there, I suppose thatch does too. Or not. I have so much hide. So, I should sit more facing the camera, because the whole time you're just seeing this view of me. Sorry. That looks better though. Okay, so the thatch doesn't go in with these wood. Maybe I should make a third container. I mean, I have the... I'm pretty sure I have the resources to do it. Fibre, thatch and wood. Oakley dokley, let's take this. I can move, thank God. Oh, by the way, another tip for you guys. If you're, you know what, I just moved this closer, that makes more sense. Yeah, that's way better. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. If you're crafting, doing it in first person makes a lot more sense. Like, for the placement, because in third person, if you're in a building, like inside, and there's a roof above your head, then basically, when you try and place something, because you're in third person, it thinks you want to place it above, on top of the ceiling or roof above your head, which is weird. So in first person, it's more focused on the exact point where you want to place it. I believe that makes sense. Okay, so what I'm going to do is stones and metals, wood and thatch, and then this third one here will be other things like keratin, chitin or chitin. I can never know the way to pronounce that. And pelts can go in there. So you have your ore, your wooden based resources, and then basically everything else, like from animals. That makes sense. Okay, so that's now crafted, and here it is in my inventory. So you see, this is first person. I can choose exactly where it goes. In third person... Oh, it's actually doing it right for once. Ah, you see there, in third person, even though I'm looking here, it wants to place it on the roof. So for crafting, first person is the way to go. If you're wondering why I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm trying to get it lined up. Obviously red means I can't place it, but if it's lined up, and then I find it here, I don't think that was perfectly lined up. I'm a perfectionist. You don't get to be a princess by accepting everything the way the world tells you it is. There you go. Okay, so this will be... I'm probably not going to be able to move the second I pick these up. But that's okay. Oh, fibre is also from like plants, so plants and trees makes sense to put them in the right area, same area. Oil is from an animal. Bones are from an animal. Silica oils from animal. That's from an animal. Oh god, I'm so not going to be able to move. Yeah, so as you can tell, pearls are kind of from an animal. They're from a clam, I believe, as are the silica pearls. As you can tell, I'm like really organized. Or at least I try to be, because I say your mind's like a warehouse. You can have a cluttered warehouse where you don't know where everything is, and it's stressful to have to go into it to find stuff. Or you can have a warehouse that's nicely organized, and if you want something, you know exactly where it is. It's less stress. My hair's sticking up. I just noticed that. Yeah, so that's a lot less stress. Oh, and for anyone that's curious, this is my real hair. I might actually take it off near the end, take my hair out of pigtails at the end of the video and show you exactly how long it is. I don't know. Don't hold your breath. We'll see. Yeah, see, this makes more sense. So then I've got ore, like metal, stone, that kind of thing, in this container. Next to that, I've got things from the environment, like plants, trees, that kind of thing. And then the last container. Wow. In the last container, I then have things from animals. I missed some thatch. Yeah. I might make one final container at some point for like berries, but I'm not sure. So that goes in there. I mean, I do have a container downstairs for berries. The idea with this floor, right? The top floor. Yeah, oh, I can go out of third person now as well. The idea with the top floor is that I will eventually make the bottom floor here so people can come in. I'll give people that I trust a code and they can come in this part. And they can interact with stuff as long as they don't write on the map, because that's there just for show. I don't want people writing on it. That would annoy me. I'd have to delete it and destroy it and remake it. But yeah, this is like a living area where you can just mess about and, you know, like a lounge, that kind of thing. You have a little crafting thing here, the mortar and pestle. Speaking of which, actually, I'm gonna make some more narcotics. The narcotic is what you use for these narcotic arrows which knock things out. Pardon me. The tranquilizer arrow. So see here, if I press triangle, it will craft ore, which will make 26 of narcotic. And then I combine the narcotic with the arrows, and hey presto, you get trank arrows. These do more damage, I think, but these ones give the victim torpor. So yeah. Flint. Anything else stone based? No. Okay, I think that's pretty much sorted now. I think I have keratin in this one. No, oh yeah, this is my seed container. So all my seeds I stick in here. And this seeds there. And these are all the skins that I have when I die. That one's the saddle that goes on Parasol. That one is the skin that makes my torch from looking like this into a sparkler. Because sparkles and sparklers are pretty. So, you know, I like it. Also, it takes up less space on your screen, which I like as well. Instead of being like a big torch that's like out here, and then a big flame, it's just a little stick with a tiny little ball at the top of it that sparkles. It makes it obscures less of the screen, which I think is a good thing. Not only is it pretty, but it obscures less of the screen. I have 2 compost bins. I got them out of supply drops. And I have a saddle here for a Phiomia. I did see like a kind of a skin coloured one that's almost pink but not quite, that I was gonna get, but then I shot it once with a trank arrow and it disappeared. Also, this is my area that I just stick random stuff in. Oh, okay, you can't so yeah, I have some more spoiled meat that I can put in this. Did it make that? Yeah, 26. Okay, so then here, look, I go to crafting by pressing R1 or RB if you're playing on a Xbox 360. I assume the controls are laid out the same. And I go down to here and I press triangle, then I can make 26 arrows. My crafting skill, by the way, is quite high, which is why that's just going dun 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 dun. I mean, my crafting skill is 220%, so it makes things twice as quick as usual. So that would usually be 2, but with me, because of my heightened crafting skill, it's just ching, ching, 2 straight across. And here I have 48 now. Or 49 if you include the one in the crossbow. Yes, I can level up my health. This thing is awesome. I care about every one of my dinosaurs. Like, if one dies, I'm sad. It doesn't matter if it's one that I don't really like. It's still a dinosaur that I have took care of. And I'd still feel sad that if something happened to it. It's just who I am. So I said I might increase movement speed. I mean, I could do with extra weight. I think I'll go for weight this time. Oh, that did not increase it much. And I'll go for movement speed next time. I kinda wish its horns were ever so slightly smaller. Maybe half the size. But then elks do have big horns. If it is an elk. Okay, so what I'm gonna do... Yeah, there's that Phiomia. This has quite a lot of meat and quite a lot of berries in it. This trough. Patchy can level up. He's already over his 1000 threshold for health. Well, he really doesn't carry much either. I was thinking about making like different, maybe out of wood for the time being, but I was thinking about making like different, maybe against this wall here, different areas with all the dinosaurs in, like pens. Like the dinosaurs that are small, I'd stick in the closest pen. The ones that are slightly bigger, like medium, I'd stick in the middle pen. And then if I get any large dinosaurs like Parasa there, although I obviously would need a bigger gate because this gate is big. I mean, it's big. But if I was to try and go for it with Parasa, there is no chance. I mean, Parasa's head is nearly bigger than the whole gate. And he can't jump, so I couldn't jump over the fence either. A dinosaur that big, jumping would probably create an earthquake. I mean, just him walking creates tremors. As you've seen the Parasas that were nearby before. So yeah, oh yeah, that was... I went that way for a reason. Silly me. I went there to fill the trough. And this trough's here in case anyone comes to visit from this side and they have a dinosaur. I don't want people really bringing their dinosaurs in the base. Unless they're a really close friend, because I mean I have loads here. I don't want it to become overcrowded. I mean, not like it isn't already, because it is. But if someone comes to visit and if they have a gigantic dinosaur like Parasa here, they have to leave the dinosaur at the gate, unfortunately. Unless I make the base a lot bigger. I mean, these use hide, these spike strips. They use a fair bit of hide. I think that's to tie it up with like leather straps. But the reason I have so much hide is because I went farming hide to make this big spike strip wall. Because you can't put normal walls will not click to the gate, which I think is sad. It's a shame. I would rather have normal walls that look less... Like, the spikes are cool. They are, but I would just prefer normal walls. I don't need to hurt someone that comes nearby, I just need to stop them coming in. And a wall looks nicer. Maybe you have the spikes, like say you have the wall connected to the door, and you have one that's able to curve. And then you have like a layer of spikes just outside the wall. So you have the main wall, so from the inside all you see is the wall. And then you have a layer of spikes the opposite side of the wall. That might look better. But anyway, I came here to put stuff in here.
Actually, no, I'll take those with me. So yeah, that's my, that can go in there for now. You use spoiled meat and narco berries to make the narcotics that you use to make these arrows. By the way, I know it's been an hour and 40 minutes and I haven't had a cigarette yet. I don't think I've ever actually had a cigarette with you guys on camera. I might roll one in a sec. Just before we go off the game. Before I end the stream, because I want to end the stream at about 2 hours. I realise we haven't done much, but I think it's been quite fun. Personally. And I'm not a person that's inclined to lie, so you can trust if I say I think it's been quite fun, then I actually genuinely think that it's been quite fun. I would take Terry down, but he's so cumbersome. I mean, he can't carry much, that's what I'm trying to say. I must say, I love, like, when I first started this area, my first thought was armor this place up, like defend it, make it defendable and put a gate there, and then I love that there's that little outcrop there that I can have the flag on. Like, I'm happy with how and where I chose to put the base. And I love the idea that, like, in real life, I don't advise anyone to ever build anything on a cliff face, because that is dangerous as fuck. And oops, I swore, sorry. That's very dangerous, and over time, naturally the rock face will get worn away by, like, the waves, the wind hitting against it, stuff like that. Oh, my sparkler broke. And I haven't got the resources to fix it yet, that's okay. But yeah, over time, more hide armor. Well, do you know what? Actually, no. No, I'm not going to give the hide armor to the refugee place. Come on to think of it, giving someone hide armor the second they spawn into the world probably isn't the best idea. I mean, they won't be able to attack me anyway, because I have it set that they can't, but... So yeah, this is the refugee house. It has 2 beds. The sign says, refugee house from Pinky with a heart. Just to show that I'm nice. So people that join the world know, like... that the person that's hosting the world is not only nice, but went to the effort to at least make them a house so they feel, you know, taken care of from the second they get in the game. But I'm not going to give them hide armor actually, because that could not work in my favour later on if I ever accidentally unclick the PvP mode thing so that it'll let me attack people and them attack me. Giving them hide armor off the bat also takes away their ability to farm for stuff, which having everything given to you at the start can be awesome if you just want to mess about, but if you actually plan on making a base and, you know, taking the time to enjoy a game, having everything from the start is a waste. I'm going to stick this in here, although I'm getting close to the limit. Oh yeah, I said I would show you how long my hair is. I don't know if this will come through the mic, but we'll see. It's pretty long. I never have my hair down when I stream, I always have it in a ponytail. That's what I mean. Let me see if I can find a way where the hair is So I mean, my hair's pretty long. Oh, that's the thing to do. Don't worry, I'm not stripping. I guarantee it. And most people that see this will think it's weird, but anyway, I don't care. So yeah, anyway, that's how long my hair is. I always have it in a ponytail, but it is pretty long. I have it in a ponytail because with the headset on, my ear is always covered, so you can't really see it if it's down properly. Also, it gets wrapped around the mic bit, which can be annoying. But yeah, anyway, that's how long my hair is. It goes down to like here. A bit further on my back, but anyway. By the way, some of the stuff I do might seem a little crazy in its own way, but the reason for that is because, unlike most YouTubers or people that do videos, I don't want you to see a certain side of me, like my best side. I want you to see what I'm actually like as a person. I like my videos, when I make them, to express who I really am, not the person that I want you to see. So like doing stuff like, say, showing you how long my hair is. No one's asked about it. I'm sure there are very few people that actually care. But the reason I did that is because I'm sure there are some people out there that are like, is that real hair? How long is your real hair? Yeah, it's real. And that's how long it is. You've just seen. I mean, I may be trans, but that doesn't mean I'm not a girl. I still have long hair. You know, certain other things that girls have. Which I'm not going to say because I don't want this being demonetized. Not that I get any money for videos, but in the future maybe, I don't know. Not demonetized. I don't want my video to be taken down for being inappropriate or something because I've said a certain keyword that their robotic mainframe thing picks up on. But yeah, so my videos, like, the reason I might do some stuff that seems nuts and weird is because at the end of the day, I want you to see who I really am, not show you a perfect version of myself. Because there are 1,000,001 YouTubers out there that pretend to be something else all day long. And I'm not going to say any names because, one, I can't think of any, and two, even if I could, that's not the kind of person I am. I'm an accepting, non-judgmental person, and I'm honest, so I'm a little quirky, but that's me. And for a change, I'm going to have a cigarette with you, because I've never done that before. So, and I'm also going to quit soon, so there's only a certain limited amount of times that I can do that. So, I'll have a cigarette with you. Then, yeah. This is my tin, by the way. I got it off, was it eBay a while ago, and I love it. Even if I stop smoking, I'm still gonna keep this because I love that it's got hearts on it. And it's got some good memories. By the way, I do sometimes smoke cigarettes that you buy from the shop, but I don't know, I prefer roll-ups. And I'm usually pretty good at rolling roll-ups, but we'll see. And just so you know, I don't advertise smoking drugs. It is literally just tobacco, look. Just making sure you understand. I mean, yes, there are occasions where I do the silly stuff that I shouldn't do, but I don't advertise anyone else to. It is literally just tobacco. But I'm in, like I said, I'm in the process of quitting cigarette smoking, but which is another reason why I think it might be nice for you guys to actually see me have a cigarette before I quit. I'm in the process of quitting, I'm not stressing too much about it, I'm taking it at my leisure. There are certain reasons I have to quit, but those reasons are as important as they are. Like, for instance, my trans appointments. And they're incredibly important. But I'm not really in a position where I can go to said appointments, so I'm not kicking myself about smoking too much at the minute. Because while I'm unable to go to said appointments, there's no reason for me not to smoke. Yeah, see, look, I make nearly perfect cigarettes. By the way, 90% of the stuff I own is pink. My lighter. My cup. Which says, I am not bossy, I'm the boss, but I'm not bossy at all. I just like it because it's big and it's pink. Also, I need to clean it. So yeah, guys, I realised we didn't really get that much done on this stream. But, you know, on the plus side, you did get to see what I'm actually like in person. At least that was part of the plan behind putting a stream where I just relax and have fun with you guys. Those of you that actually bothered to watch. Which is to say one person who didn't stay that long and then left. But anyway, it is what it is. The only problem I have with rolling cigarettes is filter papers are getting shitter nowadays. I mean, they'd start to fall apart. And they're just... I am glad I'm quitting. I want to quit for me as well. But, you won't be able to see that. Oh, by the way, guys, I know sometimes I talk about stuff like depression and stuff. But if in the future I do become famous and yeah, I know that's a laughing, that's a joke and a half, but if I do become famous in the future and someone watches these videos, the ones where I talk about the fact I have depression and how that affects me, don't worry too much. I'm for the most part I'm okay. There are things I struggle to do, like going to the shop and stuff, which is horrible because things that like any other human being can do so easily and not takes for granted, but sometimes it's like, sometimes I envy other people because, like, for me to walk out the door and go to the shop, I have to have made some massive effort just to think I look well enough to go out. But then, like, I have people that ask me stupid questions like, are you a boy or a girl? Obviously I'm a girl. My name's Pinky. I mean, officially my name's Pinky Marie. I mean, I'm obviously a girl. The way I dress, the fact I have boobs, you know. Don't censor my video for that, but anyway. You know, I am female in every way, but then, so, like, when I go out, I get transphobic comments, like, someone will ask me, am I a boy or a girl? And most of the time, these people are like, young enough that I'm not surprised they don't really know, but in today's society, most people should know that. I don't mean specifically from my perspective, but I mean, like, today's society, transgender people are well known. You know, there's laws that protect us. If someone comes up and says, I'm a man, I can press charges and get them arrested and stuff. You know, there are things I can do about it. I don't want to do those things, but if someone was genuinely being, like, over the top transphobic, I would. Like, on PlayStation, you can report people and stuff like that. You know, there are ways that the law protects you, being transgender, but... And, I don't know, I feel like people nowadays should have a better understanding of what transgender is. Like, transgender does not mean that you do it for any... How can I put this? In a safe for work way. People think transgendered people do it because it's a fetish of theirs. It's not. I mean, I have no interest in anything in that whole ballpark of stuff. None whatsoever. But that doesn't mean I don't want to be a girl. I want to be a girl because I don't want to be, I am. But yeah, I mean, I am what I am. I'm a girl. Trans or not, I'm a girl. That doesn't show up on the camera, that's a shame. Yeah, I just feel it'd be cool to have like smoke blow out the camera and then just like encompass the whole camera. But I mean, I am what I am, I'm a girl. I'm proud of the fact that I'm a girl. And like all the operations and that this is gonna, that me being myself is gonna entail, and it's not me trying to be something because it's a thrill or I get kicks out of it. It's me just being me. All the operations and that I have to do, and all the transphobia and stuff that trans people get. I don't think anyone would choose to be transphobic. No, people choose to be transphobic, that came out wrong. I don't think anyone would choose to be transgender. Like, if I could be happy pretending to be something I'm not, and God knows I've tried. Like, I have tried for years. I've been transgender for like 8 years now. I only started doing something about it like the last year or so. I tried being something I wasn't. I tried being male, but you just can't. In life, like, I spend my entire life making everyone else happy. And I'm happy about that, and I don't want to change that. But sometimes you do have to do things that make you happy as well. You know, sometimes you have to do things for yourself, and for me, to be something that I'm not, if I've tried it, it doesn't make you happy. However, me being myself, and me being the girl that you guys will eventually get to know, there's no feeling like it in the entire world than just being yourself and being accepted. And like people that are being transphobic and stuff like that, and guys that and girls that misgender me, although mostly as men. In today's society, transgenderism is not something that's like unheard of. Most of the population of the world, I'd like to believe, understand what it is, or maybe not understand, because only a trans person can really understand. But, you know, understand that that person is not pretending to be something, they are just trying to be themselves. And in my case, it's entirely that. It's not for like illicit reasons or some sort of fetish or a kink or stuff like that. Wow, this is a deep conversation. Anyway, the video is about done. If you have, I realise that at this point only one person watched it, and that was for, as of me uploading it and streaming it, only one person's watched. But if people watch this in the future and you do enjoy it, just leave it a like. I appreciate it. And maybe if you want to see more content and see how I progress as becoming myself and blooming as a Bella Rosa, to use Italian words. One sec. Bella Rosa is Italian for beautiful rose. Actually, my name in Italian, and I take great pride in this, Pinky in Italian is Rosia. And that is just awesome. That's my cigarette done now. By the way, for anyone interested, I am English, but I'm like a quarter Italian. So that's why I know some Italian. I don't know loads, but I know some. So yeah, if you watch this in the future and you enjoy watching it, and you've had fun, and you enjoy these kind of streams where I just be myself and I don't try and be something else, and I don't try to make the video entertaining, or, you get to see the real me. Quirky as I am, with my little teddy bear that's my daughter, that I love to bits. Jess. A lot of people probably think what I just did there is weird. So what? It makes me happy, and that's what matters. Just like me being a girl makes me happy, so anyone that is transphobic can go F themselves, basically. in the nicest way possible. Because I'm not going to change who I am. Well, I am, but I'm going to change it to be who I am, not to pretend to be something I'm not. So, that said, if you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I've been your hostess, Pinky Marie. And yes, that is my real name, it's not a nickname. Pinky is my real first name. Marie is my middle name. So for people out there that think Pinky is just a nickname, and my name's Marie, and I like pink, so it's Pinky Marie. No, Pinky Marie is my real name. Pinky is my first name, Marie is my middle name. Just so you guys and girls out there know. But that is my name. My name is Miss Pinky Marie, but I'm not telling you my last name because I don't use it, basically. And there are reasons behind that which I won't go into in this video. I've done a video before where I talked about the reasons that I don't use my last name. For anyone that's interested, just watch. I don't know exactly what video it was. I've made about 43, 45 videos, something like that, which isn't a lot, I know. But if you're interested, just go back and watch a couple of my old videos. But you guys have been awesome. Thank you for spending this time with me, just chilling and being myself for a day. It's nice to just kick back every once and every once in a while and every now and then, and just be yourself. And I've always been quite honest about who I am. I've always tried to give you guys complete 100% honesty. Obviously there are certain things I don't talk about, like am I pre-op, post-op, that kind of thing. There are multiple reasons for that. One, whichever the answer to that is, doesn't really matter to you guys. It matters to me, obviously, because I'm the one that's going to have to go through all that, which is an answer in of itself. Which by the way, I am scared feckless about, trying not to swear. That scares the hell out of me, going through the operations and stuff. But there's not. Like, it might be a while in the future, I don't know. As of the 26th of May, I was told that I only had to wait a year for said operations. For any operations I wanted. I haven't been to many of my trans appointments because of depression and just not feeling up to going, basically. Since then, since the 26th of May, I've left the house 3 or 4 times. All in the last couple of weeks. That's part because of fear of having to cope with people asking me dumb questions like, what gender are you? It's like, well, it's not even that. That would be like less offensive. The correct thing to say is, what gender are you? That's one thing, and then follow that question up with, which pronouns do you use? To which my answers would be, gender, I'm a girl, I'm female, in every way, especially the way my brain works. And as for pronouns, given that my answer to the other question, the previous one, was that I'm a girl, that question might not even be necessary, but if it is, obviously she, her, female, girl, lady, miss, I mean my name is Miss Pinky Marie, and then my last name, So yeah, if you like these videos where you see me be my true self, and you get to know who I really am as a person, with all the quirkiness and the dumbness, which can be quite entertaining, I know, then please like, comment and subscribe, and hopefully I'll be back at some point with more content. And now I have to end the video here because I've been holding going to the loo for like between half an hour and an hour, which by the way is not a good thing to teach your body to do. I can do it. I've held it for 4 hours before. I was so relieved when I eventually got to go, but I've taught myself to do it, but it's not a good thing because sometimes it takes a while for you to realize you need to go. In this case, I know, and I've known for a while, but I'm doing a video, so that takes precedence. You guys are more important. But in that I've been holding it quite a while, I need to go now, so I hope you liked the video. This is Pinky Marie, myself, your hostess, signing off. Have a nice day, guys, and stay awesome. Keep being nice to each other. Help me make the world a nicer place by spreading love and joy instead of judgmentalness and judgmentalism, maybe. You know, try, if you see someone and your first instinct is just to say, "Ugh, look at that person." Stop yourself and think, why am I thinking that? Is that person actually doing anything that's that bad? And I'm not talking about myself as a trans person. I mean, I get itchy ears. I mean, in general, like say you don't usually like fat people. Now, that is not something that that is not related to me in any way. One, because I'm not fat, but two, because I don't judge anybody for anything. Except really, really, really bad things that people deserve to be judged for, like murder and paedophilia. Those two things, if you do that, you're a scumbag. And I will never get on with you. Ever. Under any circumstance. Even if it was a choice of being your friend and dying, I would probably prefer to die. That's pretty morbid. But you get the point. I don't judge anyone. For the most part, I don't judge because there's no point. People all have the right to be happy. They all have the right to be loved and accepted, regardless of their choices in life. Now, like, for instance, my choice might not be something that most people agree with or even understand. But it is my choice at the end of the day. Being my life, I get to make those decisions. And what people think, while it can be hurtful if someone disagrees with what I say, at the end of the day, it's their opinion. And it won't influence. Aside from maybe having the occasional effect that it might upset me, it's just an opinion. If people want to be closed-minded and stuck in the past, that's their choice. It's not my place to change their opinion. I mean, if by some chance I can change people's opinions about trans people, pardon me, sorry, and make them understand would be a better word. Make them understand that trans people are people. We have the same rights you guys do. So in some ways more, because if you say things like, say like if someone came up to me and said, "You're a man," I can get them arrested for that. I don't know how. I mean, it is considered a hate crime, so it is highly illegal. Like, it's taken very seriously. If I was to report someone to the police or PlayStation Network or anyone else for being transphobic, that's taken very seriously. It has to be, because it's considered a hate crime. It's like going up to a black person and calling them the N-word. Now, I don't advise anyone to ever do that, because people, no matter what skin colour they are, what gender they are, even if they tell you they're an Apache helicopter, you know, okay, they're welcome to believe that. I personally would disagree. A human is a human at the end of the day. They can believe themselves to be whatever they want, and that is their right. That is entirely up to them, and I don't judge them for that. Escapism is amazing. I wish I was an elf with pointy ears, but you know, and I did a long time ago consider getting the surgery to do that. As you can see, I didn't do it. God, can you imagine trying to wear headphones with pointy ears? Your ear would constantly be like, say like this ear. Instead of going out, it would be constantly curled in and bent in. That would be painful. I never thought about it like that, so it just goes to show. But I like doing YouTube videos. Getting me to actually do them is scary because of my anxieties. But when I do them, I'm always happy that I've done them. And yeah, I might feel a little like, oh, I did crap in that video. And this is me being honest with you guys, because I believe I've tried from the start to be honest with you. I think that that's a very important basis. Like, I don't think people can really like you as a person unless they know you for your flaws as well as your pros. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm never ever going to say that I'm perfect. Nobody on the planet is perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. Perfect is that unobtainable goal that you strive for. You will never ever succeed being perfect. But that said, you can be happy. You can be satisfied with what you are. You know? Yeah, I just went brain dead. Probably due to the cigarette, but it's all good. Guys, if you like the video, this is the last time I'm going to say it, don't worry. If you like the video, feel free to like, comment and subscribe. It is much appreciated and helps small channels like me. It helps me get my message of love and peace and happiness out there to other people. The more people I reach, the more opportunity I have to make the world a better place. And that is naive as hell, I know. But if enough people agree with an idea, that idea becomes socially more acceptable. That's how social reform starts. It takes one person to do a Mexican wave, you know? That one person starts the wave, and then there's like 10 other people in the line that do it, and eventually that Mexican wave can spread a whole country, maybe even the world. That thing where you like I don't know what that's called, but anyway, that thing also only takes one person to start it. My point is, it takes one person. People think that it takes more than one person to start economic change. Yes and no. It does, because in the sense that after the one person, it takes one person to do it because the one person has to start doing it, and then other people get on with the motion. And you're going nah 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 nah. You know what I mean? Or the Mexican wave. More and more people see that and they join that cause, and then just by being themselves, that person has made the world, that they have socially reformed the world, and you've made something that was seen as not part of society now a commonplace in society. For instance, being transgender. The more people that know what transgender is, the more people will know. It takes one person to know, and then them to tell them their 4 or 5 friends, and then their 4 or 5 friends know that transgender is not a mental disease. Gender dysphoria that is associated with being transgender is a mental disease, but being transgender is scientifically proven to be a thing that actually exists. It's not just people's wild fantasies, it's a true existent thing. So guys, by liking, commenting and subscribing, I said I would only say it one more time. I did, and I'm saying it again because it's relevant to what I'm saying. By doing those 3 things that I don't really encourage you to do. I try not to ask you to do that. I like it to be your choice. But if you do feel like that is something you'd want to do, know that little channels like mine that have, say, 15 subscribers, starting out channels. I've been starting out for a long time now. There's a time where I uploaded videos every day. Then I kind of lost the ability, not the interest. I still wanted to do it. I just lost the ability to do it. My anxiety got a hold of me and my depression got a hold of me, and then I was in a rut, and then I couldn't upload. Even though I wanted to, I just didn't feel up to it. But, help by doing those 3 things, helping little channels like myself. I genuinely, and I know it's naive, but I genuinely want to make the world a better place. I want to teach people that it's okay to be caring and considerate and to forgive. Things like that. There's certain things obviously you can never forgive. I know an example, one that I think about most of the time. You might have heard it in a previous video. I'm not going to go over it in this video. I'm about to go and I need the loo, so if you do have interest in that, watch my previous videos about, I think Pinky updates are the good ones. But yeah, so doing those 3 things helps my channel a lot. It helps me reach more people, and by reaching more people I have the ability. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm able to change people's opinions and make people nicer, but it's an opportunity. There's a chance that it might work. So by doing those 3 things, you allow me to reach more people and widen my area of influence. Like Jacksepticeye with his PMA, positive mental attitude, and he's a great inspiration to me. Just by having that in the background on a whiteboard, so many people have had their lives changed for the better just by watching Jack's videos. Or Sean. as his proper name is. But yeah, he's affected so many people in such a good way. I hope one day that I have the ability to do that, and the only way I have the ability to do that is if you do those 3 things. But it is your choice. I don't expect you to. I appreciate if you do, but it's not expected. It's not a requirement of watching my videos. If you watch my videos and you have fun, then I'm happy. If you then choose to like, comment, or subscribe, I'm that little bit more happy. But with my videos, the important thing, I make them for you guys. I mean, yes, they benefit me as well, obviously. They make me talk to people and help me get over my social anxiety. At least some of it. That'll probably never go away, but, you know, at least it has a good impact on it. So, you guys are awesome. Stay awesome. Keep being nice to each other. If you think something judgmental, try to restrain yourself from saying it. And over time, you will most likely, no, not most likely, you will definitely think less and less judgmental thoughts. You'll be teaching your brain to be more accepting, more open, more loving, more caring, more compassionate and considerate. There are a lot more words I could say, but you get the idea. Keep being awesome, guys. I know I said this previously, but I've been your hostess, Pinky Marie. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was fun. I hope you enjoyed getting to know the real me. Who I really am as a person. How feminine and girly, and this is all natural to me. It's not a front I put on. I hope that you have appreciated the video and that you enjoy it. So I will leave you guys to it. Have a lovely day. Whatever, in fact, whatever time of the night, day, night, week, year, month, whatever time you do get around to watching this video, if you do, I hope that your day and your life, I hope your day's been wonderful, and I hope your life continues to be wonderful. Much love to you all. See you later. Pinky Marie saying bye bye. How do I stop? I always forget this part.